I guess it's about that time. Billy's rolling out. I guess I ought to also. Heading up to Alton, Illinois to load up. Going to Kansas City. Getting situated here. Bye-bye, Billy. Bye-bye. I shared a little short here on YouTube. I didn't even get to share the full thing. It was actually like a 3-minute long TikTok. And over on the TikTok, on the original post, because I actually stitched it, you know, where you take somebody else's video, you take a little clip of it, and you add your little 10 cents to it. I actually stitched a video, but I got an original comment. I put on there, somebody said, said that driving around with snow on top of a trailer isn't illegal, and I'm like, well, states are writing you tickets for it, that means it's illegal. And of course, people want to argue, and one guy, some people just get absolutely butthurt over the fact when you say not cleaning it off, and there's really not a good excuse. I mean, technically we're supposed to be physically fit, that's why we do 1 to 2 year physicals to make sure we're physically fit to do the job. So, I mean, I don't know. Ultimately, it is the driver's responsibility to make sure their equipment and everything is in shape to be operated. That's why doing a pre-trip is part of a CDL test. But I guess some people just feel it's been this way for years, it ought to stay that way, but I'm going to be the first to tell you, I haven't liked the thought of snow being on top of a trailer. It looks fun, when I was young, it was like, oh, that's funny looking, haha. But the first time you get one of them big old chunks of snow or ice come flying off the top of the trailer and it smacks your windshield, you think it's coming through to start with. And I've actually seen pictures and videos where, it has busted through the windshields. I've actually had, coming back from Pennsylvania one time, I can't remember if I was still in Pennsylvania or Ohio, truck, I was passing him, the road was clean, but I don't know if the trailer was parked for a while or what, but he had the wheel tail going on the back, and I was passing him, he come up to an overpass. He didn't hit the overpass, but just the turbulence of the air going underneath the overpass stirred up the snow and ice on top of the trailer, and a big old chunk actually come over and hit my windshield, landed on the passenger side, and it lodged up on the wiper, and it sprayed my, naturally the snow or ice sprayed my windshield, got it all covered. I couldn't turn my wiper on, so I got my issues with it, I really do. I don't know if they make tools that could I've been told that they have them, but I haven't personally seen them at the truck stops or anything. Like a tool or a scraper or something that you can fold up, put up underneath your bunk. I got a pole that I can stretch out and overreach up to the top of a 13.6 trailer, put my edge protectors and stuff up, but as far as pulling snow off, I don't think we can use it. But we're going to get going here. We got to get up and get loaded, so come along. Another foggy morning. Been raining all night. Just lovely. We going up to a scrap yard, and it is muddy the last time I was in there. I'm sure with just walking across the grass, I'm sinking in the mud just walking across the grass, where it's usually packed in, because we've had snow and then ice, and it's been really cold, so that nothing's really melted, and the ground's been hard. And now it's 40 degrees today. It never got below 40 all night. We go from 0 degrees, now we're up to 40, so the ground's just, it's saturated right now. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to it up here. I can tell you that. This ought to be fun. Getting on 55. Can't see, let's say quarter mile. These people are, I usually try to avoid coming through here this time of day because people get stupid through here. Even on 55 because, you know, it's like the main artery north and south out of St. Louis. I mean, Google's already showed there's a wreck on 55 north of 255, and actually saying it's 15 minutes faster to go around on 255. So, yeah. And so it begins. Coming up on the 255 here. On 55 northbound, they got a wreck. I'm gonna assume up by the brewery down, you know, up towards downtown on 55. So showing it's like 20 minutes slower than going all the way around on 255. So naturally everybody's gonna be getting off here on the 255. Well, actually they're probably gonna jump on 270. And you got these idiots like this. Just start on over there. Screw that little Prius. Take them out. See how bad it is getting around here today. We check in. Last time I come in, I was supposed to get 44 pieces. And I think they got 33 is all they could fit on me. I told that kid, I said, I don't know if they can actually do 33 with the way they have them bundled together. It'd be extremely tight. Bridge columns. I forgot what bridge he said that belonged to, but he said they've been there a while. But man, I hate going through scrap yards. Got crap everywhere. Ain't hard to pick stuff up in a tire either. Now we're supposed to get 44 pieces. Last time we got 33, and they were struggling to make that happen. So I don't know how or what they're going to do to try to make it better this time, but I guess we shall find out. So here's the situation. We are over here to get loaded. We ain't loading right yet. Attempted once to put a stack on, so, and it didn't work very good. It actually, the forklift is all goobered up, and or the loader, the forks are all, they're not straight. Ironically, Elton John's playing on the radio. But we're waiting on a forklift to come and load the stuff. They're just staging it right now. When the forklift gets here, they'll get it all loaded up. We not really a big fan of loading in scrap yards because, I mean, these guys are used to just beating and banging on everything they get because it's scrap. But this stuff, railroad parts get reused and they get reused and they get reused and they get reused with rebuilds in the middle. That's what these guys do where we take it at. They'll sandblast them and fix them and weld them and whatever it needs to do to make it railroad worthy and go from there. So But they gotta fit. The boss man come over after missing the guy struggling with the forklift because it's all goobered up. Boss man come over, he's like, we gotta fit at least 36 on here. So last time I think we did 33, so I don't know. They want 44, he said at least 36. Either way, you know, the loader guy and the boss man got into it a little bit. You know, the loader man's kind of like me, you know, it's not a good way to be trying to load a truck with screwed up equipment. I mean, if I was a union guy working here, I wouldn't run it, but that's just me. But that's the story we got going on right now. We're just waiting to see about getting loaded. So here's the situation. We want to get these 4 wide. Well, we are 3 wide right here and 2 wide back there. Somebody somewhere said that it is possible to load these 4 wide. And some of the bosses are dead set on making it 4 wide. Well, we are 3 wide. We tried to set 4 on there. It wasn't happening. So one of the bosses come back. We measured everything. He looked it all over. He's like, well, there ain't nothing we can really adjust to make this work 4 wide, because with being 2 or 57 inches, possibly 56 if we really butted them up tight, but they're about 50, like I said, 57 inches roughly. And our trailer's 102 inches wide, so with just 2 being 57, that means if we try 4, it's going to be 114 inches. So now, I've tried everything I know to do, because these pieces are kind of curved. You can kind of fit them together, save a little bit of room, but just wasn't happening. So we've been here since 9 o'clock loading. Probably gonna have to readjust the whole load to go 3 wide and then stack an extra one down the middles. Make the centers 3 high, you know, too high on the edges. I don't know, it's kind of a mess. They're trying to figure things out. You know, somebody with a pencil and paper said, we got it figured out, this will work. That didn't work. Oh, what a pain in the butt. Anybody tell me what's wrong? God, sometimes these lights are a bigger pain in the butt than what they're worth. I'm going to tell you that right now. Well, we figured the problem out. Dadgummit. I guess we're fixing another light. Well, we got them rigged up good enough to hopefully get us home. Got to put a zip tie on there still yet, but the zip tie's good. I need to clean this thing out. I got this thing in horrible shape. There it is. There's the zippy tie. Don't put a zip tie on it, but fixing it again. The young man gave me a box of cookies. How about that? There you go. Our lucky night. Not really. Alright. So I didn't really talk much. I didn't talk at all before I left out after getting loaded. We didn't get, technically we wasn't loaded until about 3:30. Got there at 9, didn't leave till 3:30. I told my mother-in-law, which is my dispatcher, told her, I said, at this point I really don't care about going back there. We got one operator that he just don't follow directions. Try to tell him what to do, and he just does what he wants to do, and he's really a dangerous operator. Even the bosses know, but they're unions, so that's kind of a, I don't know, sometimes unions are kind of goofy on that type of stuff. But I was helping a young kid. I don't know, that guy kind of disappeared, whatever. This young kid kind of come over and took over, and I was helping him. He was still learning how to run the forklifts and all that stuff. You know, he was taking my advice. I mean, I got experience. I ain't saying I'm the greatest, but I got experience at it. And I was just kind of helping him how we do it. And long story short, it took till about 3:15, 3:20. They finally got done with it, and it actually took a big cutter, an excavator with a big cutter on it, to come over, and he'd set all the little pieces on there. And I'll show you guys in the next video, but you know, to set all the little side frames on that was left to do, and he knocked it out in no time. They were just fighting with it with the forklift. They finally got me done. The scale master actually come over and told me to come. He's getting ready to go home and pull up on the scale, and I scaled out at 3:30. Yeah, I wasn't fully strapped down yet, so I still had to strap down. Didn't get on the road till 4. Got stuck in traffic and everything else. It's just really just a pain in the butt. So I drove and started getting, I guess I'm getting a hunger headache. I don't know. But I'm hungry, and we drove over here to Concordia, Missouri, to the TA, and settled for Subway. I'm not a big Subway guy, but every once in a while it's okay. And I got a free box of cookies. I don't know how many cookies in there, but six cookies. Oatmeal raisin, my favorite. But so that's kind of what we got going on. We got to go into Kansas City in the morning, deliver this, and then we're going to go down to one of our other quarries that we load out of. Not Brian's, one of the other ones. And get loaded and head back towards Missouri. And from there, we don't know yet. So we're going to eat, get ready for bed, do all that fun stuff. Do it again tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow goes a lot smoother. But y'all stay safe out there. God bless you. And stay out of the way of the crazy forklift drivers.